Now, Hobbs Rehabilitation is one organisation in the south which helps people who've had a stroke to get better. Hobbs, which is getting ready to celebrate its 20th birthday, sees patients self-refer and referred by the NHS. Edward Salt went along to their centre at Liss in Hampshire to meet staff and patients.
Is up tall? Well done.
Not only physically, but mentally, during this stroke, you have awful black days.
Sally from Alton came here to Hobbs in Liss after suffering from a severe stroke that left her with impaired vision. Today she's doing exercises to improve what she can see.
Sit, keep going.
This is to help me broaden my vision because I've got narrowed vision because of the stroke, and this is to help me see things in that lost part.
That's it. Go on, keep going with that left leg.
On the other side of the room I met Anne-Marie from Petersfield, who comes here for rehabilitation with Adele.
I had a bleed on the brain, which resulted in a stroke.
Sometimes with a stroke, it's about switching the dominant leg off.
And how does this help you coming here every week?
It helps my balance.
We are an independent provider of neurological rehabilitation to adults and children across the south of England. We have 7 centres, all of which are different and offer different services. We also have a very close working relationship with the NHS. So we have several NHS patients across Hobbs, either in our inpatient centres or here in our outpatient centres. And we tend to work very closely in a sort of symbiotic relationship. The NHS will refer into us, and then when at some point in the rehab, if the patient needs further NHS services, we can signpost with our colleagues in the NHS.
And it's help that David from West Sussex also had. He came here after a rare stroke that left him fighting for his life.
I ended up in hospital, only a 5% chance of survival, and successful operation at Southampton General Hospital. Couldn't walk, talk, use cutlery or a cup. I was able to return to work, and I was able to work for a further year and then retire as planned. And that was always my goal. I never wanted to retire through ill health.
But it's not just people who've had strokes who come here. Lucy has multiple sclerosis.
Coming here, all those things that I have a problem with, the exercises that I do, the physio that I have, you know, that is what it's working to maintain, if not improve, my balance and my mobility.
Stuff. Did I get them? You did?
Back over with Sally, and it's clear she's a determined lady.
One of my goals was to go up to the coronation, and I think they're a bit horrified at that. But in everything I've wanted to do, they've been full of encouragement and beautiful colour.
Can you see it over there to the
field
right?
of it.
Can you see it over
And now Sally has another challenge up her sleeve. She's taking part in the Camino Inglés, a pilgrimage from Reading to Southampton and on to Spain, to prove that nothing is going to get in her way. Edward Salt, BBC South Today in Liss.